For a long time, I used to call myself a mindset coach because we're supposed to have a tagline, I believe, or I believed. But anyway, I really believed that mindset was the missing link in terms of getting to achieve whatever we wanted to achieve. Like if you were pursuing success in one way or another, I really believe that mindset was the key. But I'm speaking in past tense, so something happened, right? But in the last few months, I've been working on myself, and I've been going through I've been going through some transformation of myself, and therefore my coaching and in my business. And the more I go deep into it, the more I work on myself this way, based on the work that I'm doing with my current coach, Michael Neal, the more I see that it's very interesting the way we change. And even though for a really, really, really long time, I believe almost like in a fixed way that mindset, that it was all about mindset, it's interesting to see how all of a sudden a really strong belief can change. So here's the text, and then I'm going to say a couple of things about it. But this is coming from a book that I recently acquired in London, but it's called Chaos to Consciousness. And it says, mind is always hankering for something in the future or past. That is where we are in conflict with ourselves. When there is conflict within the body and mind, we are divided from within. That division should not be there. When we do things which we do not love and do things for the sake of doing, we become divided. Drop all divisions of outer and inner and be conscious of your own energy. Just accept your actuality. That is when energy starts getting stored within us, which can be used productively in work life. So, this part of the text caught my attention. Although it says pretty much something that I've heard many times before, mind is always hankering for something in the future or past, and that is where we are in conflict with ourselves. Well, we know that, and I knew that, right? Like we either are, dwelling on the past and the things we did or we didn't do, or we are pretty much lost in the future and, wasting time because we are creating in our mind some sort of future that actually doesn't exist. So whether that is past or future, we are just missing the point of the present. So yeah, I know that you probably heard that before. But that's the thing about mindset. Because then I thought, again, I really believed mindset. It was all about mindset. But then, working with my coach, I have to come to realize that even working on mindset is just improving conditioning. So it's like we are conditioned one way or another. And then, if I work on my mindset, I'm improving myself in a way, but still it's conditioning. It's a better conditioning. And we keep on the fight between, whether you are still working on your mindset or you do great things with your mindset, you still are going to be, quote unquote, fighting with the future or dwelling with the past. So, but there is a place beyond that. There is a place beyond that. There is a place, and the text says, Drop all divisions of outer and inner and be conscious of your own energy. So that point of being conscious of your energy, in my mind, it means, at least to me, it means if I get to be conscious right now, present, in the present, about how am I feeling, about what are the feelings that I'm getting at the moment, which pretty much means the kind of thinking that I'm having. I don't really need to work on my mindset to improve my current situation. All I need to do is to be conscious enough that my thinking is the one causing me to feel whatever I'm feeling. And that is enough for me, at least, to know that I can go to this place within myself where there is no conflict. So in other words, it looks to me now that conflict is actually coming from my mind. Like I can really see it, right? So conflict is coming from within. Conflict is coming from my mind. But there's another space. There is a space within. That's how my coach called it, by the way. But there's a space within where we can go beyond our conditioning. And there is calm. There is peace. There is easy feelings, nice feelings, whatever you want to call it, happiness. So there is no conflict in there. And it's kind of refreshing, actually, to me, because I've really invested a lot of time in studying, reading about mindset. I mean, I have read probably all the books published out there from Napoleon Hill, for example. We're talking about more than 100 years, books published more than 100 years ago, and I've read plenty of them, and current books, and Harvard referred books about mindset, and yeah, I mean, they work. And for sure it's great if you have a really poor mindset, it's much better, or a fixed mindset, then it's much better to move into a growth mindset, for sure, yes. And if you have a crappy mindset, yeah, for sure, you're gonna do much better if you improve your mindset. That's the fact. But there is a place within us where we can go without the need to fixing anything, without the need to improving anything, without the need to reprogramming anything, and where we can actually get back to be in peace. Get back to be without noise, in calm. That space where we can connect with creativity, where we can connect with intuition. And those two got nothing to do with mindset. Like, even if I don't work on my mindset, but if I manage to get to that place that I'm telling you, then I'll be able to hear my intuition, God talking to me. And I'll be able to create whatever it is that I want to create at the moment, regardless of the mindset that I'm working on or operating with or programming. So anyway, it's just interesting to me that I have spent so much time speaking about mindset, and yet at this point seeing how it is possible to have a better life even without working on it. Now, there's lots to talk about it, I know. And it might just be a conflicting, concept for you. But I just want to invite you to explore it, to consider it as a possibility. It might help. Who knows? Thank you for listening. See you soon.